Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII on the series JG, and the dead have taught me this. What lies beyond is not nothingness. Each soul was given a new heart and reborn as new life, guided always by the goddess Etro. She was both the goddess of death and the goddess of creation, the one who breathed life into our hearts. Her absence is why humanity now lives in a stagnant eternity. Even if the almighty Bunavelza makes a new world, there will be no new human life unless someone takes Etro's role. Surely he knows that. So what is his plan? What is Bunavelza's plan? Why does he seem like kind of a jerk?
Go ahead and board the train.
Okay. So we're going to the Wildlands. That's the place where most of our quests we haven't done yet have remained to be done. It was a last chance to make a medicine that only a dying woman knew how to prepare, using an ingredient that had appeared several hundred years. Whatever. We got some busy work to do here. Also, I was reading up on how to actually fight these optional super bosses. I think I'm going to need to change my stuff around. Dangerous Blossom isn't going to give us the kind of stats we need. What's nice about some of these outfits, like I was using a status ailment resistance garb with built-in status ailments, and then having it be a defensive garb, since I don't care about those things doing damage. But where do you even see your magic in? This is a thing I haven't understood all along. Where do you actually see your physical and magic defense? Because this outfit has resist physical damage plus 75. And one of the ones I'm supposed to switch to, Cyber Jumpsuit, is supposed to be really good. Physical and magic resistance plus 15. So this is one of the ones that is recommended that you use for attack. And Quiet Guardian, physical and magic resistance plus 15. It has Heavy Guard. So yeah, these things I'm looking at online are, I guess it's just plus 15 is just, you just have a percentage, you see. You don't have a score. So it's not like this has higher base defense plus 50. It just has 15 as the boost it has. So yeah, a lot of these guides on how to win this fight with a super boss involve using Quiet Guardian for defense, because it's got Heavy Guard. So these two are the same. What is the difference? Strength plus 80 Heavy Guard, Strength plus 80 Dispel. Okay, I think you end up attacking with this, or using magic and shit. I actually like this costume. I don't know about the half dress, but it's one of those things where it's kind of, I don't know. It looks kind of cool and fantasy-like without looking ridiculously over-sexy as some of these things do. Anyway, yeah, but these two are suggested because of their high defense. And then, not Dangerous Blossom, but it's only 15% though. Restore hit points. Elements will restore a little ATB. I think people use potions to get brave. And some folks say use this dress, and some do not. But it would be an attack type garb. Anyway, whatever, I'll worry about that later. Trying to get people to actually say stuff about any of these costumes. Suppose I could, yeah, whatever. I was gonna switch costumes to get different background chatter, but I don't think it's important. Oh, this is gonna be the train schedule.
I hope you can make everyone's wishes come.
Yeah, I sure do, too. So I need a few more Choco Barrels, those are just the mushrooms. And the Mystic Meal, which I get for doing this quest, I gave one away, or used one, so I need to get an apple to win the quest where the reward is a Mystic Meal.
Saz found his smile again.
Yeah, you get all the credit, whatever, around here. So there's really, like, nothing to fight around here, except at some time in the middle of the night, the insect guys will show up, and at some point during the day, the, thought I saw something there. At some point during the day, the, Egyptian god head guys will show up. So we might end up fighting a few of the, Insectagons here. Can I jump? Please? Thank you. Lost the button there for a minute. But no, I mean, I would have to... It's not really going to be a matter of me figuring out new interesting things. The two optional super bosses, I was reading about this between sessions. It is entirely possible to defeat both of them on the first playthrough. One of the things, this is an argument happening years ago on GameFAQs. One of the most frustrating things about the super bosses in this game, particularly, one of them in particular, that somebody found frustrating. It's a boss where it's like, it's not a matter of being strong enough as so much or having very specific, like their frustration was that you basically, there's a very specific way you have to fight, and if you don't fight, there's minor variations like which garb you use, which items you use, but there's very specific way you gotta fight. And if you don't fight that way, you're going to lose, and there was somebody kind of whinging about that in GameFAQs that I was reading, but years ago this was happening. And I was just kind of thinking to myself, well, yeah, it's an optional super boss. I mean, but they were like, I should be able to pick my like I can fight different enemies in this game using different styles, and they were really annoyed that they couldn't keep their garment setup that they already had and just be able to fight the boss. And I was just thinking to myself, it's the optional super boss. It's gonna, I mean, that's how they've always worked, right? Anyway, we got some Tantal greens. I don't know why, but I'm going to plant more. And now we've got Traveler.
Is there a chance Cole is still alive? Who could I have seen over in Aria's village?
Did I already talk to the old guy? I might have messed this up.
Frankly, everyone's forgotten what we were supposed to research. Wait, don't tell me. You want me to make more medicine for your own use? Well, if you have the ingredients, I suppose I could do that.
If you've got the money, honey, I've got the time.
All right.
I guess I'll get another animal potion. I don't know what the hell I'm using it for now, but as long as I'm here.
Okay, there you go.
So now I don't know. Did I show off on screen the dial? Because I think this is something I was goofing around off screen.
Interested in some synthesis?
Yeah, this is a maxed out heavy slash, so we'll need that when we fight one of the super bosses, because we'll use that for Artemis arrows. I think I accidentally already...
You won't find a selection like this.
New items are available for purchase. Kalaya's Hawk. Vulture. Basic Woppets. Oh hey, we got fancier versions of this. So this is ATP plus 30, this is plus 25. I don't even know if I'm going to be using this for that fight though.
Come again.
I guess I'm glad I came here. I was about to question whether I should have come here. I think what happened is when I was goofing around off screen, I set that guy down in the next part of the quest, and now I can't remember if I did it off screen or not, so that was an oopsie on my part. It's too bad, because this is, I like the Il Nama della Rosa. I like the way it looks better than the Noblesse Veronique. But it's not about appearance, it's about, other things.
The bird has feathers of purest white. Let us pray now.
End of days. Got it. Alright, so I guess I don't know now whether I, Shoot, that always seems to happen. I don't know now whether or not I, accidentally failed to capture some dialogue from this quest on screen, so I'll go back and check the prior videos and see whether I talked about it. But we're talking to Cole's dad, who was explaining it was okay that he abandoned his son, abandoned his boy, but that it's not okay for his son to abandon his granddaughter. I honestly don't remember if that's something I captured on screen or not, but no, the rest of the quest is all happening. I guess we got to go to the town of Townsville. We have to go to where the Chocobo farm is, Canopus Farms. I'm starting to convince myself we did see this on screen. It's usually I do like six videos in a sit down and I'm done, but last time I did like one extra. So I did like, for those watching these as they go up, this is episode 2 of a weekend, but it is the first episode of this sit down, so I'm trying to remember what I did last week. And honestly, I probably need to break out a guide. Somebody, CM maybe, was telling me where he thinks I might be able to find another apple, because I'll need that for a quest. And, we'll just have to see. There's various treasure chests around the world that I have missed. Oh, it's a chaos insect. Chaos Infusion is not making this any easier, but our Chocobo friend he seems pissed.
Thanks for waiting.
That was weird, a Chaos Explosion and Insect instantly. But it gave us a free point of EP, which we might want to use for, could use to cast Chronostasis. Let's hold on and see if any particular reason to use it pops up. Yeah, grab it. We don't have long. If I get to about 5, yeah, if I get to 5 a.m., And I decide I'm going to use chronostasis then.
Protect the village and the way of life we've built here.
We need to get going.
I haven't given up. Don't worry.
Don't worry, believe you. Well, okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing now. This is done, obviously. Taste of the past. I need an apple. And then land of our forebears. Wandering man was a fat coal. Sarl's father, who faked his own death to force Sarl to become more independent. In the storyline, she might have another old man. She met the grumpy old man, farmer at the research camp. Didn't he seem to have a special interest in Sarl and her father? Oh, maybe he only shows up at certain times of day.
This one?
Hi.
Hidden Justice, a garb that masters multiple elements, bearing flame spark within its weave. It strengthens the wearer's magic. Well, I mean, I'm buying all of the garbs. We spent a lot of money on those two shields, though. So I really hope I use them. Otherwise,
Come back again soon.
it's kind of a mistake.
How are things? I want to thank you for saving our village.
Oh,
When the chaos first appeared, it looked like it
not
was
sure if we
going
got
to
this
take the whole
dialogue. I
village
wonder if he'll
away.
actually give us something.
Everything I'd lived and worked for was disappearing, right in front of my eyes.
I thought it was really
I
cool.
lost the will to live. I slumped to the ground where I was. I ignored the chaos even as it surrounded me.
Wow, what a
But the other
douche.
villagers, they refused to leave me behind.
Even though they
Grabbed
probably
my
should
arms
have.
and yelled, "We've got you, Garrett," and dragged me out. It should have been me pulling people to safety.
Yep.
Now I know everything will be okay. I've spent my life looking after this village. But I know now that the village has always been looking after me, too.
At least you've learned you're not the only one who cares about this place.
By the way, are you okay with the fact that you're a total coward about everything?
You're not alone. You have allies.
That's right.
That was for
And I've learned one
Bobo's
more
benefit
thing,
if he
too.
ever listens to
Even
this.
if we weren't in this village.
I'm really glad, by the way, that I get to see your Chocobo's ass when you leave, as the audience gets to see it
Canopus Farms is
now.
more than just a collection of buildings in the middle of the wildlands. It's about the friendships, the camaraderie, the history that we've experienced together.
Sure it
And
is.
guess what? You're part of that history now, too. You saved our village, and that makes you one of us. If you ever need a place to settle down, you'll always find a welcome here. I've said this to you before, I'm sure, but let me say it again. Welcome to Canopus Farms.
Planned community. Okay, so that actually didn't get us anything. Suddenly I feel like I need to be collecting cash.
Don't even try.
Just stay there, man.
I'll bring back lost
It is frustrating. Yeah, I got hit with a very sound wave. That is annoying when
Thanks for waiting.
Artemis Arrows misses because it costs a shit ton of EP.
I'll bring back lost time.
I got rid of one of them anyway. Yeah, I don't think I have a particularly good setup right now. Kind of wish I had that thing that gave me Brave. I do like the Goddess Etro Knight outfit, but Brave would make some of these fights go a lot faster. Because this doesn't have auto abilities. Its main thing is that it's got 4 slots that you can fill in any way you want. Plus 20 maximum ATV, I guess, and starts with full ATV. But it doesn't have anything really special and cool going on otherwise. Which is where I really wish we got to... It's got guard, which is fine. I think she had, like, some kind of guard. So we'll have her going around being a pirate for a while. We'll see how that goes. Because that'll give us bravery every so often. Alright, let's head back up to... I guess we gotta just wait. There's certain times of day when we can talk to Grandpa, it sounds like. I guess we'll use our chronostasis to get up there. I'm not sure what other point there would be. Will he appear immediately as soon as the sun comes up? Okay, you have to be really low on ATV before it triggers. But it does. Okay. We're not gonna have a lot of NPCs talking about our awesome Admiral outfit, unfortunately. So this has been a bit of a disjointed mess of a video. That's becoming very common now when we've got so few things to do. It's a little bit disjointed and random what it is that there is left for us to do. Yeah, that brave is pretty useful. Instead of using items to get brave, I think having it periodically applied. I might try doing a strategy that involves the auto brave. Because that's how you do all your like the super boss I'm really worried about, that's how you do all your damage. Like, you have a fuck ton that you have to do to get it staggered 4 times using magic, but once it's staggered, you need to just like pour on damage using Brave and Artemis arrows and other, and you have to have deep protect applied and blah blah blah. I guess these things are pretty resilient on the last day. We're not quite up to one whole blast of EP, but I'm not sure that it matters because I believe we'll get to the village before we run out. Honestly, though, fighting a few of those guys for a few bucks is probably a good idea at this point. Because I'm actually spending money for the first time in like forever. And I'm thinking, oh, there might be really specific defensive gear I'm supposed to wear to survive this one boss fight. Oh, I probably can't encounter any... Well, I can probably encounter enemies up here. I'm not sure. Well, that was a Chaos Infusion one, so I will get EP. I have Brave on. Scary Soundwave Explosion. Follow the wind, follow the wind, follow the wind. I think that's her, like, sailor voice. Alright, so we got silver milestones, liquid glass, and some EP. And a couple of bucks. Probably seems silly, but I think I might actually take advantage and try to get a few fights in. Because they will stop appearing as soon as it reaches 0500. Which means chronostasis is the only thing that will actually keep them around, so that I can get a few extra bucks. We've gone from having nothing to spend money on to spending a whole bunch of money just by buying 3 shield, you know, like level 3 shields rather than level 2 shields that we've been sitting on for all this time. Now, if they just stop respawning, then this will be... I guess they just don't feel like spawning anymore. I would assume that they appear from 0400 to 0500, but maybe they appear from 0350 to 05 or 450, who knows? Ah, that's fun. How did I not get a Brave out of that switch? Come on, game. Anyway, I'm getting plenty of Ruin, which is not a spell that I found a lot of use for in this game, but... Oh, a Ruin guy. A bronze medal, that makes it all worthwhile. Alright, so I'm going to call it a video. I need to do a little reading here between videos, find out what time of day the old guy shows up, whether I've had another whole video that's just wasted time. Because what did we do? We traveled to the Wildlands and we ran around, and I guess we talked to a guy about his village, we bought some new gear. It wasn't a total waste of time because we got new gear, but I really have to think about how specifically do I need to have my equipment set up for this boss fight? Do I need to just not even be using gear other than the gear from that boss fight? I don't know. When we come back next time, something will have happened, I hope. I will definitely, just to grab a few bucks, I'm going to probably try to fight as many of these insect guys as I can. But I do want to figure out where do we want to start the next day. So we'll figure that out, and I'll catch you guys next time.